Hello everybody, I'm here with Sparky, it's the Nitty Professor, with an update on the Rancourt Harrison Redux, I think that's what they're called, boots that I got. Here's the box. Made in Maine, Harrison Boot Redux in the khaki Orion flush out. So I got these, they arrived earlier this week. And I'm just going to go on record as saying this is probably one of the quickest boot break-ins on record of my collection. And I do have a few pairs of boots that I wasn't sure I'd ever get them broken in. In fact, I still have a couple that I've had for, let's just say, a couple of years, and we're still working on it. With these boots, literally it was just one day. So, I'll kind of go over a little bit the, what I found. So, this leather is already just, palpating around on it. It's very flexible. It reminds me a little bit of what you might find on a desert boot. The difference being that this leather is officially a lined suede. Trying to get in there where you can actually see the two layers of the suede on the outside and the cowhide on the inside. So that's two layers, and it's pretty tough. So what I found is that the moccasin construction is sort of automatically comfortable. And in the areas where my foot is kind of wrapped in this central part, so the toe area, it's an unstructured toe apart from the stitching, extremely comfortable. Everything was just, it's almost like glove soft, sort of like a really good pair of gloves. However, that being said, these boots are surprisingly supportive. And I'm guessing this sort of double leather construction along the bottom of the foot helps with that a good deal. And surprisingly, the shank part, the shaft of the boot, this part was extremely supportive. And I was almost surprised that I felt the degree of ankle support all day long yesterday that I even do with my Trumans. So I'm, let's just say, I don't want to like exaggerate like amazed or something like that, but I'm surprisingly satisfied with the amount of support that I am getting with these boots, especially in the area of the ankle, with the level of comfort and the moccasin softness that you kind of are looking for in a boot like this. The only area where I had any discomfort at all was back in here. And, there's an extra layer of stitching in there. There's stitching going up. Let me see if I can get that into view for you. There's stitching going up the heel. There you can see. And there's a seam in there. And so that was just a tiny bit uncomfortable. I could feel a bit of rubbing there. So I can see how that's like one place in the boot where, I'm sorry, the camera takes a few seconds to kind of register there. But that, down in there, you can see where there's a seam halfway down into the heel. That's sort of one weak area where I did just kind of notice that, there was some rubbing there. And so I'm feeling like over time as that sort of gets, smashed down with the action of my heel, that it's going to be fine. And the way it's constructed, I think it's conducive to smoothing that out. So in any case, that was literally the only thing that bothered me. I do like these pull tabs. Makes it really easy to pull these boots on. The laces are leather, so you can get them as snug as you want. And because the leather is, glove soft, I mean, it's tough and soft, you can lace them up pretty tightly and they're not going to be uncomfortable. The soles, I'm very happy with. I only have one other pair of boots with this Vibram Christie sole. And where I'm doing a practicum and, of course, at work, the university, the floors are very hard, and I was just sort of registering for myself how comfortable these boots are to stand in. And again, I do think that the moccasin construction with the wraparound around your foot also lends to that feeling of just comfort, So between the squishy soles, the thick soles, the support that you have, and the comfort, I'm actually really glad that I got these boots, and I'm really glad to the subscriber who said, "Oh, you should try Rancourt's moccasins." Thank you, because I'm just so glad I own these, and we haven't had a chance to test this theory, but I understand they're supposed to be waterproof, so I look forward to testing that theory out. I'm guessing that the claim is true. With this particular kind of construction, it's not like your average storm welt or something like that. It's not even a Goodyear welt. It's almost, to me, it's almost like a stitch down, but it's I think it's the wraparound moccasin underneath. If you know more about the actual construction of these boots than I do, let me know, because I'd be really curious to verify my assumptions that we've got some suede going underneath the foot along with the insole. So I just thought it'd be interesting to pass along my experience with these boots, which is very positive. There's a lot of reinforcement. The fit is great. I went 1/2 size down from Brannock, which for me is men's 9FD. I know my feet are wide. It's an easy size to find though, which is cool. So I get a 9D in 99% of my boots. I get a 9D. Today I made the mistake. I was wearing my Helms, which are okay. But interestingly, they're true to size. I have the 9.5. They're like one of the few pairs of boots that I have in a 9.5, which is my actual Brannock size. But everything else is 9. These fit beautifully. I almost thought they would be a little bit narrow across the breadth of the foot, but no, absolutely no problems. Lots of support. Very like hugging your foot. So I'm really pleased. If you have experience like with the longevity of these boots and how they wear down the road, I'd be really curious, because when I first broke them out of the box, I was like, I wonder how long these are gonna last. But just based on having worn them yesterday, I think it was a good 8 or 10 hours. I mean, how many boots can you buy and out of the box you can wear them all day long? That's pretty unusual and still feel that level of support. So I'm curious how long they're going to hold up, but I suspect they're going to last for a really long time and that they're going to keep their shape. So if you have experience, let me know. But I just thought I would give you an update on how things are going with these. Just a surprisingly easy break-in. I'll probably write a review and put it on their website. It'll be really positive because so far I feel like I've made a great purchase. And thanks again for the recommendation. So y'all have a great day, great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye.